There we go. Okay, that should be better. Now, music down. Alrighty, good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Hope y'all are well. I'm just getting the last couple things all set up here. Tonight, we're going to be finally making our return to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Should be loads of fun. Doing well. Hey, great to see you, Three Flax. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, my dude. By the way, I'm not sure I ever thanked you for helping me out with Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably would be a lot more confused without you there. I really appreciate it. Alright, now I just gotta grab my controller. Okay, there we go. Should be all set. Let me get my camera up and running. Alrighty. Thank you. Not sure how much I really helped, though. Hey, it's okay. I mean, honestly, it was a tough game, so I mean, I appreciated it though. Like telling me about like the extra decks and the special summons. So I think you helped out a good bit. Honestly, and I've been playing it a little bit off in my free time, and it's been pretty fun. I think like just sort of like the idea of like, okay, what you want to do, like just sort of focusing on the combos and like to get those special summons, like that really helps. And so it just sort of exposes me to that concept for how to win the game. That's I think that was really helpful. Alrighty. Oh, before we get started, I do want to give a big thanks to Clark Hellscream and Cadwallader, who followed my channel while I was offline. Thank you all for giving a follow, and yeah, thanks for joining. All right, let me get Phoenix Wright up on the screen. There we go. If I click this, oh wow, that's tiny. Let me make this bigger. This guy gets perfect size. There we go. Awesome. Perfectly sized. Awesome. Sweet. And as always, if you enjoy the content, please be sure to give the channel a follow. Every follow helps. Yeah, and with that, let's begin. So if I remember correctly from where we left off, the one samurai was murdered. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Madangard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So, what do now? So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow. We only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Here, let me just check audio levels real quick. Oh, wow. Yes, Maya has been kidnapped. I'm gonna bring down the audio just a bit. Music's a little loud. Alright, yeah, it's... Because outside of just muting it, there aren't a lot of options for me. Alright, well, your cruiser does some TTS. He's gonna be a little disappointed. It's gonna be a little quiet tonight. That's just gonna have to be how it is. I used to say this was my favorite case in the whole series? Dang. You must have really... This must be a really good one, then. Okay, I don't need to save. Oh, well. Okay, I guess I saved. Okay. Just as a refresher, let's go to court record. Maya's Magatama. Glossy photo. Okay, so yeah, Nickel Samurai. So this is the guy who was accused. Press conference ticket, radio transceiver. Okay. It makes the second game worth it for sure. Okay, that's really good. I will confess I have really missed Edgeworth in this game. Since there were no Psylocks, then that means we can trust Mr. Ungard to be innocent. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Okay, any ideas? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special go. Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way! Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Ow. She slapped me. Okay. Well, I was hoping that'd be a bit of a refresher. Okay, let's go to the detention center. Okay, March 21st, detention center, visitor's room. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Okay, let's talk. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold. Oh, because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought that the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Sorry, my nose just got really itchy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell. He's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyways? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? I mean, he's kind of got a point. I don't have... Okay, let me present the press conference ticket. Dude, like I told you, I don't know anything about that press conference. I leave that kind of stuff to my manager. This is harder than pulling bass from a river. Okay, I think I don't have anything else to say to him. Let's go back to the law offices. Go to the hotel lobby. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without.
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard poor one was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely.
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of wands. Why, oh, why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been this way ever since I was a little girl in elementary school. The class hamster was fine, filled that clean cage. It's call me Reaper instead of Del Spies and Mints with taunts. Actually, I wanted to speak to you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants.
Okay, let's talk to her. I do not miss Oldbag. Yeah, she's kind of, she's not the most pleasant person.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my wand.
I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyways.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does it never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was young I was... Best flowers, read the stars for a beautiful love month.
Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention, youngins, today?
I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. Oh, that's right, because Lotta was here. Didn't she take a picture? I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyways, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah, I see.
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moments of the night.
Okay, what'd you witness? The most important moment? You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids these days.
Please tell me, what did you see? Oh, she got Magatama. Okay. 4 Psylocks?
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
A present? Alright, let's check out Viola Hall. Maybe there's a good present in here. What if we just bring her a lobster? March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Alright, we'll just... This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy. With how it blends together, everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? The awards ceremony was held on that stage just last night. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is all right.
I heard that very big circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Okay, something over here. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together. Okay. Anything else? The food.
We all ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then.
I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. Wait, there was something. What's over? They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party's over. Like, have they really not cleaned up all the food? Like, overnight?
That is such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
Alright, well, let's move. Let's go to the hallway. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Copfella, the thief showed his face. Well, what? Arrest him, putting him on trial, find him guilty, giving him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but ain't here. So why don't you hurry up and just give back to me, creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of crime. And looky, here you are. Yup, here I am. Faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Okay. So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy in the store and it's $1,600 brand new.
Huh? Didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager all got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and is real mean about it too. He done make me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotto, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, couldn't get anything from my big scoop. Wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Okay, Lotta's camera added to the court record. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ongar was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure went to schools. You sure you went to school, city boy? Whatever Lotta heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Right, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Or big scoop. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was. Well, that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oh, we got more Psylocks? Okay. Only 2 this time. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Haha, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta, And your I rule smile. Okay. Okay, let's try to break through the Psylocks. Let's see what she's got. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? Told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. But that's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? Juan Carita and Matt? Who the heck is that? Okay, well, nope. You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me. I'm a pro. Oh, really? Okay, let's try that again. Could be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Are the only other famous person is Will Powers? Who the heck is that? Okay, not Will Powers. You think us journalists are a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me. I'm a pro. Okay. Okay, we're gonna back out. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. There are toilets in each room of this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Carita's room. As a former journalism major, journalists are a bunch of idiots who have opinions on topics they aren't even close to understanding. Dang, wow. That is a very hot take there, Three Flags. Like, yikes, wow. So I'm gonna take it you don't, not very fond of journalists. Or journalism in general, I'm guessing. Can you tell I didn't have the best experience? You know, Three Flags, I consider myself an expert in picking up subtleties in human speech. And while I could, I was able, when reading your comment, I will confess I was able to just notice a little hint of, just a slight hint of displeasure at the journalism major and your fellow journalists. That's rough, my dude. So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was murder. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all of these flowers home would be hard, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So I was a nice enough gal to lend a helping hand. Everything just seemed forced and only focused on what they want to hear. Yeah, that is tough with, I feel like that sometimes when like you read the news. It's just like, where they like twist the facts or leave out things just to reinforce what they want to say or what they want to hear. It's rough. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm going to end up defending her in court. Oh, gosh. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studios staff, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. There's a piece of paper taped to a door that says, Matt On Guard's room.
So Mr. On Guard was here during his break, right?
That's what he claims. Crime scene. he had wanted to get to Mr. Kurita's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms. Most journalists who aren't like that leave the profession because they realize they can't change the system. That's really sad. I guess you dropped out too, so I guess you're kind of in that group. That's really sad because you want those sort of people. Again, this is just my experience, so take it as is. Yeah, sure thing. But like, I mean, it's also very believable, I feel. Which is kind of too bad in a lot of ways. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? I didn't touch them. That wasn't me. I tell you, I'll give my word. Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? Okay, back. Oh, we can go into both of their rooms? Okay, let's go into the on guard room. Here, guys, I'm going to be back 1 second. I need to do something real quick. All right, March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, on guard's hotel room. Dang, this is a fancy hotel.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Madangard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh. You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who could be used such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial's tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Is she really that short? Wait, profiles. She doesn't show up in profiles. Okay. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola home. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, we went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. She, like, I know that she was showing off a conch shell card. Hilariously, she comes off as one of the most normal characters in Ace Attorney. I guess, but she's so, like, straightforward at all. This is, like, kind of weird. Like, I have to, like, see Phoenix as kind of like the true neutral in characters. Just as a woman who's all business. Yeah, I guess, but she's so all business. Like, it's kind of... don't know, just like anybody who's so all business. It's just kind of strange. So about you and... Stop right there. You're not seriously about to ask about how Mr. Engard and I are related, are you? So sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that. I'm Mr. Engard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that. Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this? Honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Okay, present. You're the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. It's not our fault her parents are in jail. Yeah, I guess that's really true. Yeah. I guess it makes it kind of worse when it's revealed. That's like, you know, it's our fault that her mom's in jail.
But Mr. Engard said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Now, let's ask about the camera. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. It's not our fault her mom did the crime, we just exposed it. Yeah, that somehow sounds worse. Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. Okay. I don't think we have anything else to say. Let's just examine the room. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're at Mr. Engard's and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Okay, those don't look like T-bones. Maybe I'm just ruthless and unforgiving. Yeah. Honestly, I guess if you did want to come across as like ruthless and unforgiving, that wouldn't be a bad thing to say. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Oh yeah, Maya would. Okay. Anything? Okay, suitcase. It's probably Mr. Engard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the awards show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like it was about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Okay. It's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Oh yeah, I guess she's just slept in the little sleeping bag all her life. She doesn't know what a bed is. Feels sad kind of saying that. Casually steal evidence in movie props, no one will notice. Yeah, I'm sure no one will notice. Okay, we're gonna move to Kurita's hotel. Wow, oh my gosh. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Kurita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Wong Kurita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Kurita?
The victim, which makes this the crime scene too. Oh, it's you. So what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. You're doing okay, pal. Hanging in there. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you out as much as I can, pal. Aren't we very happy to be here? Oh yes, we're positively very happy to be in this room. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene? It's just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
I wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Oh, how old is Pearls supposed to be? Oh, she's 8 but can't read? Oh, this poor kid. So, do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Okay, we got a picture. Oh my gosh, whoa. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yup, and it looks like they're pretty sure it's Mr. Ungard's prints, pal. That's bad, real bad. Wait, okay, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. He was eating steak with a knife, right? Someone took that knife and stabbed Juan Carita with it. Okay, that's my theory so far. So far, leading suspect, I'm gonna put it out there. I think it's Adrian Andrews. She would have easy access to that knife. So she's my lead suspect so far. Okay, reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Because we had evidence on it.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight. Oh, wow. Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around here. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off.
Something that's a little off?
As in that's for you to figure out, pal.
All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Okay.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Okay. Hey, that looks kind of like, what's this bear from Splatoon? Isn't that Mr. Grizz? Phoenix is speaking for all of us. Amen to that, 3 Flags. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. Yeah, Grizz, right, yeah, Mr. Grizz, yay. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color? Okay. So is it just common? Like, okay, when I go on vacation, I don't pack a hairdryer. I guess, like, even though, like, every hotel has one, it's also just, like, I don't use one. I guess these guys do have, like, bigger heads of hair. So maybe they need it. I don't know. It's a suitcase. There's so many things in it, and I bet it barely closes. There's this clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita?
They're metrosexuals, lol. I guess so. Because that would explain it. Alright, we're gonna slide to the right. Okay, the struggle. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Okay, it's like a guitar case? This is a guitar case, I guess? A little beat up, but still usable. Only using that word... Oh, because Maya used it in the big... Did she really? Now that you mention it, I think she did. It's just such a word that people rarely use. That's strange. The guitar is not here. The flower quote is hilarious with context from the third game. Well, okay, I'm looking forward. I'll play the third game after this one. It'll be cool to see. It's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature weapon.
To be honest, I'm glad no one uses it anymore, lol. Yeah, I think it had its time to shine in the early 2000s, but yeah, I'm okay with it not being a thing anymore. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Water, but only on the top of the lid. There's the tomato juice. It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle is tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. He's a robo-bear. It's a radio.
So that's a bed, right?
Yup, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Meager, he had a steak? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Meager is not a word I'd use for a steak. Like big or hearty. That's why big beds must be a rarity for her. Oh, wait, okay. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, it looks like all of the makeup's been knocked off from there. But this tomato juice is fine. The phone. Oh, wait.
It's so messy here.
Girls really like things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are lots of electronics things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Okay. Oh, here, let's actually... Oh, they're the ones in the trash. Kinda sad. Okay. What do you know about this?
There's nothing special I can tell you about this, pal. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something more important? If Miss Von Cars saw me into here like this, I'd have to switch sides real fast.
Okay, I'm gonna go through my items. So about this wine glass.
Haha, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched.
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually, Miss Von Carmen noticed it first.
Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel?
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here.
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh, is that Gumshoe's pager?
Well, what's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
So sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Yow!
Oh, Von Karma's here.
At last you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, would it be too much for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully helpless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Okay, we asked nicely, we didn't steal exactly. There was no thievery to be had. Okay, I think at this point, I think Gumshoe needs to talk to Phoenix about having a case against Von Karma for what this would be, harassment in the workplace violence. I think he could have an early retirement, honestly. I feel better knowing at least that you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Good luck, prosecutors are basically dictators in this universe. Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, I guess, Phoenix has a good record, though, against them.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow. What did she throw at me now? What is this?
Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? If you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Okay, let's get out of here. We're gonna move back to Viola Hall. Oh, March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time?
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. The sequel to the Seal Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo-Old Tokyo. I see. Wait, a love what? A love why. This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. What an intimidating name to have for the evil clan. The Strawberry Clan. Like, of all the things you could pick to be terrifying, strawberry. Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
Well, what happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Strawberries have seeds on the outside. That's scary. I guess so. Yeah. We're gonna turn you inside out, just like how strawberries have seeds on the outside. Yeah, boo. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyways. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any of the ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? How many other fruits have seeds on the outside? Okay, I don't think any of them. That's true. It makes them unique. But unique doesn't mean scary. That's kind of the point I'm trying to get at. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Mizola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Oh, that's too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
Well, what happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Mizola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
Can't believe she's really considering it. Anything I should present to this guy? Sorry, thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. I'm really sorry, I don't know a thing about it. That guitar case, that was Juan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before? It's pretty famous by now. Stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
If the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the awards ceremony?
That does seem a little strange. Okay, Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential.
His star potential?
I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill one. I know he didn't. Okay. He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know.
Really?
It started out small. First it was singing contests and swimming competitions. Then it was bowling tournaments.
and it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. One was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad one story ended so soon. Is it possible he faked his death? And that's like a one-upping thing? I guess that would mean the police being in on it, so I think it's probably not a possibility. Matt looks like how an out-of-touch boomer would describe a streamer. The victim, I guess so. Yeah, honestly, he kind of looks like David Bowie to me. For the record, I'm not using boomer as an insult, just an indicator of age. No worries, you're good, dude.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's a sort of small rumor going around here that, right now...
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Okay. I like how Miss Wendy Oldbag's age is just question marks. That's funny. Alright, we'll hit talk. Gossip on Adrian. Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
So you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh? I feel old. I'm older than Adrian. How old are you, Three Flax? I guess I'm 2 years older than Adrian. But I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so take a look at this.
I played this game in high school, and now I'm the age of the characters in the game. You're 24? Okay, so about the same age. Yeah. Yeah, it is always weird, like, coming back to things at a different age. And then it's like, whoa, I guess I'm the same age as those characters. There was something that happened to me. I know it happened to me like when I read the Harry Potters, because like I like read them and watched the movies. Like some of them, like yeah, before I turned 11. And then just going through, slowly catching up to the ages. Yeah, it's a little weird. Alright, let's see here. Jammin's Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. It's more that I played this game younger than Myas, and now you're old as Phoenix here. I guess that's a good point, yeah. So you get two different perspectives. You had the Maya perspective, and now you have the Phoenix perspective. Maybe one day you'll have the Wendy Oldbag perspective.
You see now, don't you?
What?
You can't stop the pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Right. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA.
Adrian Andrews?
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
It's a wonderful thing that can happen between two people.
I still thought Maya was a goober back then, lol. Oh, that's funny. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
Magazine clipping added to court record. Okay. I'm gonna move back to Lotta. Let's present the Magatama. Big scoop. Here we go. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I, for my scoop? What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? It would be Adrian Andrews.
Take that!
This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt and Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Okay, that's one. You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up a hell thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? News sauce? You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows that this one guy had something with Mrs. Andrews. Or with Miss Andrews. Okay, and then we just get the newspaper. There we go. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Miss Carita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she's the initials AA. You saw this article, then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Mr. Carita's door last night. Wow. There we go. Unlock successful. You were looking into Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. There's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials were AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing. Getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up. A little having myself an exclusive story. Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know? But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, is gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. It's the tabloids. They're right 2 times a decade. Yeah. I guess unless you're in the Men in Black world, then they're always right about all the aliens and stuff. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now anyways? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? Got no idea why though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay. We're gonna go to... Okay, let's present... Here, let's try talking to her about the affair. Did you know the victim, Mr. Carita? Yes, I knew him. But what is such a small place, after all? Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. Gosh, I forgot how much I love Matt's and Adrian's theme. Honestly, they are really good. There's a jazz band I like that does video game covers. And they do one for, shoot. It's the robot, the rope or the guy with the visor in the next game, and it's really good. So I'm looking forward to be hearing that. It's like something about coffee. I had a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Carita was killed. Okay, let's go to evidence. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. Okay, well. Okay, well that proved to not be of any good. Alright, let's go back to Viola Hall. There's nothing else we can talk about. Move. The Ace Attorney's Orchestra is so good, dude. This game music's really good. I will say this music right here gives me flashbacks to Mo, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. But otherwise, yeah, music's good. Okay, we're gonna present the Magatama. Let's try this. Let's break through those Psylocks.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please tell us what you saw.
But oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngin's expense. I'm a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Alright, where's that? Wait, didn't they throw an autograph at us? I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Wait, I thought they threw an autograph at us. Viola Hall. It's not in the bear room, is it? I didn't miss it. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Carita's name on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all.
To be honest, I've never seen
Writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I have heard that name somewhere before. Okay, here we go. Hallway. Now we go to Wendy Old Bag. Here we go. Okay. Now we present the Magatama. What you witnessed. Okay, we'll just skip through this dialogue. Alright, we do the autograph.
That's one's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
She's the most unfortunate last name in the world. Well, it may say Wendy. Somehow, I don't think one had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
Can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Really? Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Righty, you win. Wendy Oldbag ready to open up her heart for my dearest one.
Dang, there was part of me that wasn't sure we had enough evidence. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest.
I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw them that night. I saw them coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding.
Oh no.
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business.
Old Bag is a simple woman. Yeah, I guess so. And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. Though I thought I could get a certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard and get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor one in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
Yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so?
You don't know? That guy, he framed my wand. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick?
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course, who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyways, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you said he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course. A tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't it mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? Where did she get it? Okay, there's something we want to present. We present this. Try this. Okay, nope. Okay, I don't think... Okay, let's move. Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, there's the Blue Badger! Yay! I missed him. March 21st, Police Station Criminals Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal?
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight.
But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
That's the button you found during your body search of Mr. Ungard.
Yup, I found it in the folds of the Samurais. I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife. In his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to act, little missy.
It's obvious, the Madden gods.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag.
I thought so.
What do you mean that she thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well,
And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way! Let me present...
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip for ourselves.
the scandal with Mr. Karita? But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
What? Suicide?
Her name was Celestin Pax. She was one Karita's manager.
The victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor? A woman who was both Mr. Karita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor? Yeah, this is kinda dark. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
You want to know more about her, pal? She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence? Wow.
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. This is the darkest case in the entire series? Dang. Okay. I guess with suicide. That can be really dark.
Miss Von Kama.
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean?
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. Yeah, night.
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll start.
Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? I have a feeling it's... Edgeworth! It's been a long time, right? This person, this is Mr. Edgeworth? What am I going to do with you? It's not even close. That on top of Maya's life being at stake 24/7 makes this case very dark. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah, the stakes of this are very high. It's the boy. It's the boy. Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisco. You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way. Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right? I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. I thought you, the prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her right. That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own in the trial tomorrow.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
The truth?
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is always available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what is going on inside his head?
A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is a proof of a von Karma.
1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Wow, Phoenix is being really harsh to Edgeworth here.
I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me.
but the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for the prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my clients, to save their lives.
To save your clients, you say?
Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth.
It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn.
A lot I have yet to learn? Me?
Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough.
Is there anything I show him?
I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into it when you show me Phoenix Wright.
Still as stuck up as ever.
Okay.
I want to see if there's any evidence. I want to see if there's any evidence. Okay, profiles. Is there any person I want to talk to him about?
Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself.
A secret?
You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her.
Wow, okay. Maybe I need to go talk to...
This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became one Corrida's manager. And then a few months later, Celestine Pax died.
But her death was ruled a suicide, right?
Yes, but there's still one riddle we've yet to solve.
A riddle?
A suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
A suicide note that just vanished? Huh. That's weird. Okay, I want to go talk to... So we go Viola Hall. Hallway. Move. And guard's room. Here we go. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel. In guard's hotel room.
Oh, looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. And she has that Psylocke on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. That's too bad. Hallway. Let's check the other room. Nope. One second. Thank you. Alright, move. Go to the lobby. Oh, wait. Alright, let's present. What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick? This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. Oh, and he's just gone. Hotel lobby. Let's talk to... Present Celeste. I'm honored you're asking. Okay. Security guard doesn't eat. He just stands there menacingly. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description of what he does. Showing. Gosh. Viola Hall, move, lobby. Okay, let's present. Okay, dang it, nobody's. I think criminal affairs is what I've gotta. Missing suicide. Okay, this is where I had to go. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there's no mistake. However, we could not find a suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know if Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. Oh, this would put the motive on Adrian Andrews. The victim? Oh my gosh, whoa. That surprised me, dang. He was the one who found her body. Which makes him the only person who had the chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Suicide report added to court record. Alright. Okay. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Sorry, I should have warned you about that. No worries, dude. Honestly, I mean, that was just a surprise. But I mean, you don't have to worry. It's just, man, I just came out of nowhere. Worst of all are the reports that multiple parts like that have this. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That is 2.
2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name? It's Adrian Andrews. It won't be the last time you see it? Okay. I'll keep my guard up.
Miss Andrews, what did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature, and that's what she really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay. Wait, dependent nature is now a new thing. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celestine Pax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she... Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celestine Pax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that...
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling lessons. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celestine Pax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then, that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Okay. Attempted suicide, report added to the court record. Appearances can be deceiving. Such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. And Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering, brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna see if... Like, something just doesn't feel right about going and showing, like, a suicide report. Or attempted oh, wait, here we go. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel. In guard's hotel room.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. It looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma. You can't really help but feel sad for Andrews. Yeah, I really do. It is so sad.
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you?
That's you. Miss von Karma, you're the one doing the following.
Pearls?
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting. Little girl.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. Call her out, Pearls. Yeah, you get her, Pearls. So that noise we heard was this receiver.
feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe right now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? All right. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Okay, let's try talking. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Kurita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Oh wow, lots of Psylocks. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a Psylocke, Mr. Nick? Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Okay. I think we have everything we need. Let's present the Magatama. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Kangard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You were not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Take that! You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this theory. That's to be unexpected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Not to stealth, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see, however, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? And to get close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? You really still not understand? It's not in my nature to enjoy doing things for others. But you're a manager. Sure, wife's just heading to bed. Alright, but you're a manager. It's called a job. I'm in charge of Mr. Ungard the Star, not Matt Ungard the Man. Oh, and you are not my client. Is this my subtle hint to go home? But I know you must have had. Sure, wife. Flax is very happy to see you. I know you must have had a need to get close to the victim. Need to get close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? Oh, not for Matt, but for Celeste. Celeste Impax, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impax, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? So there was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. As we go back to evidence... Take that! Miss Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita? What? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing? That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I've sat by quietly and listened to you insulting ramblings for long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that the suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life? Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You ask for anyone's help. You don't ask for anyone's help relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Mr. Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you, and then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she was killed, why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Unlock successful. There we go. It's true, I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against the wall, all of that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews, this one thing, it's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was one Kurita. Celeste, without her I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If they purposefully add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. Well, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with a card in her hand since a little while back. That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It suddenly appeared in my handbag. Is it like a calling card? What is it? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
You're not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands.
Move, hallway. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no, I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the office. Viola Hall. Move. There we go. Lobby. March 21st, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
So what now?
Well, we did find out one thing for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Beep, beep, beep. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hello, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask Maya, is that you? Sis, ask my sis. Maya.
Dang it, he cut me off.
Mr. Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. I'm sorry. Ah! Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. Okay, let's talk. How's Maya?
She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
Glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her.
Mia as Pearl has always creeped me out. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Whenever Mia takes over her Pearls, it does, yeah, it's uncomfortable for me.
Too. Yeah, I've never quite liked it. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her?
Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown.
So it's a wine cellar.
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Drat, it's locked. But this door lock seems easy enough to open. TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard.
Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use.
Card like that, you say?
Huh, someone dropped a card here. Kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it.
It's just the conch shell.
It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Ah, that's it. The shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. All right, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper? I did it! Okay, I'm getting the heck out of here. Shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. To be continued. Oh, so she escapes. Okay, save progress up to this point. Our part 2-1 trial. I'm gonna see just brief. How long is this section? Because I gotta decide. We're at like the 2-hour point. I want to see if I should keep going or if I should call it a night. Okay, here we go. Okay, it doesn't look super long. This case is long. Okay, I'm just wondering if like 2-1 is long. Cause like I could probably go for maybe like 40 more minutes. But that would be sort of like the tops. It doesn't look super long. The first part of the trial might be short enough. I don't remember. Okay. Decision. All right. It's hard to make decisions like this sometimes. I think you know what? Tomorrow is Churro wife's birthday, and I do have some preparations I need to do before I go to bed. So this will probably just be a shorter stream tonight. I think I'm going to call it here. And then we'll save this part for tomorrow. Alrighty. Alright. I think I am... Yeah, let's call it a night at this, just because I don't want to risk it. It could be pretty long, and I don't want to be staying up super late tonight. All right, well, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Good call. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I do love Phoenix Wright, but yeah, it's probably the best call. All right, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the content, please be sure to give the channel a follow. Let me see who's live right now. If you have any suggestions on who to raid, you feel free to drop a suggestion. I am probably... Oh, also, I should mention, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, so there won't be a Sunday stream. You know what? Joyful's Arcade is waiting around for Tears of the Kingdom. I'll send you guys on over for the waiting party. Or wait, he might be actually streaming it. 3 Flax, do you want Tears of the Kingdom spoilers? Or I could raid somebody else. Let me see. Wow, I'm the only one streaming Justice for All right now. Okay. No difference to you? Okay. Well, he's a nice guy. I'll send you over to him. Cool. I'm going to quickly leave, though, because I don't want any spoilers. But, yeah. Well, all right. Well, that is all. Well, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys on Monday. See you all around. Bye for now.